I've retaken this video about 45 times because I want it to be short so you'll actually listen to me, but long enough that I can actually tell you what I'm thinking and get it all in. So I want to tell you about IVF, and I realise I've just wasted about 20 seconds anyway, but I want to tell you about IVF and then I want to ask for your money. Obviously now is a good time to ask for your money because you've probably got loads. There's nothing going on in the world that would stop you from giving money away willy-nilly. Everyone's rich. So yeah, thought I'd ask you for some money now. Money isn't coming to me, it's not going to Nicola, although that would be nice. Send money to me, and that would be awesome. But on top of that, I'd like to create like a JustGiving page or a bank account or something so that we could all put our monies into to give other people, other couples, the opportunity that Nicola and I had on our IVF journey. The idea is that the money would be waiting in a bank account or waiting in a JustGiving page or something. I don't know how it works, but a load of money will be in there, and we could find a couple that are going through IVF, are starting to worry that the money's mounting up, they might not get the opportunity to have another go, and we can come in, you, me, everyone, can come in with this bank account and say, hey, if this goes wrong, don't worry, we've got some money waiting for you to have another go after this. Now I know for me, every journey, IVF journey is totally different, just like every natural journey is totally different. But for me, I had no job during IVF. I had a job, like I've got a job, like a money job, like I go to work every day. But during the IVF process, Nicola had all of the work. She had to put medicine in drugs, like hospital drugs, not recreational drugs. She changed her diet, she was doing this, she just did everything, and she had to then try and carry the baby, try and make it work, etc, etc. I did nothing. I did something at the start, I was awesome at the start, but then after that I had nothing to do. So what I wanted to do was be the support to Nicola. So when she was struggling, I could come in and be like, don't worry, it's all going to be okay. And that's all I could really do, is just support her, be a rock for her and be the support. And something that allowed me to be that support is knowing that we had it covered financially. We had it covered financially because we were lucky to have a little bit of savings, and we also had some awesome offers from family who supported us financially. But I think if I didn't have that, then I wouldn't have been half the support I was to Nicola, because I would have been worried, and we can't even afford the next go. So why am I telling Nicola, don't worry, we've got it? Because without that knowledge of we can actually afford to do another go, I think you would put too much pressure on that current go. So anyone who knows anything about IVF is lots of it needs to be relaxed and calm and peaceful, not have outside stresses. So if you had an outside stressor, we can't afford the next go, then we've got to make everything work on this go. And already thinking about it, I'm getting tense, thinking I've got to make sure this go works. And that kind of pressure on a couple, I don't think it's going to be great. I'm not a doctor. Well, I probably am a doctor somehow, but that's not going to be great for the IVF journey. So what I'd like to do is, with your help, is give some money into a pot, a bank account or a JustGiving thing, and then that's available for a couple to think, okay, we've got this NHS go, we've got the next go, and I've been working overtime, I can afford that go. So they get through it all, and then they're like, actually it's starting to dry up, we've got no money, we've now feeling the pressure. They can look at us and the bank account and this money that we're all going to put into, you guys, we're all going to put into, and feel like actually the pressure's off, we have got another go and we can make it work. And I think it's just so important that everyone gets this opportunity to not have a kid, like not everyone wants a kid, but everyone gets the opportunity to have the happiness and the joy that Nicola and I got on that day when we were like, oh, it's 2 lines or 1 line, I can't remember any line, 2 lines on the pregnancy test. And it doesn't come naturally to everyone, not everyone gets to have that. And it's so glorious that IVF's here and can help people to have that awesome moment, and then all the awesome moments after it. I imagine having a kid is awesome. I haven't got one yet, and all these lovely stories we hear of homeschooling, etc, etc. people might not get the opportunity to have that just because they can't afford it, and that's like so rubbish that you can't have something that is like nice and proper and wholesome and life because you haven't got enough money. And I know that probably goes into some tangent of lots of other crazy things you should and shouldn't have because of money, but I think it's really important that now that we've experienced that moment where you get to have a child, we haven't got a child yet, but you get to at least be pregnant, I really want someone else to have that, and I want everyone to have that. And if there's ever a point when the money is getting in the way, I reckon we'd be able to solve that by, not for everyone in the whole world, but at least a small community of friends where we can help them just by giving a little bit of money, or a lot of money, you rich people. If you're rich, you give a lot. But we can give some money and then they get to have that feeling as well. And I think then we'd be all collectively like super proud and feel awesome. So that's what I want to try and do and raise some money for, to give other couples that opportunity that we had and potentially that you've had naturally or through IVF or through some other crazy method. So yeah, that would be awesome if you could help. Thank you.